Hey everybody, it's me Richard with Real Men Craft 2. So today it's the Sunday, I think before Easter. Maybe, something like that. But Easter Bunny came early today. I got diamonds in the mail. Come right back after the intro. Hey everybody, welcome back. So what I'm going to do today, I am going to open this box from Diamond Art Club. And I know what's in here because, well, I placed the order. But there's actually two canvases in here. And the funny thing is, I forgot to hit record. So as you guys can tell, I'm drinking out of my big Ursula mug today in honor of what's in this box. Yeah, what's in this Diamond Art Club box. So, what is in this box? Let's, well, I'm gonna switch camera angles here. I'm gonna go from standing position and we're gonna go down to the black table right here. Okay, so let's see what's in this box. Now, I actually know what's in this box, like I said earlier, because the funny thing is, a couple weeks ago, I think I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth or something, and Bruce came in and he said, "Richard, come out here, look what's on TV." So, all of us know who Kelly and Ryan are. They had a spokesperson from the Diamond Art Club on there, and it was one of their daily deals. Now, the daily deals on the Kelly and Ryan show can vary. Most of the time it's not anything that I would buy, but this day they had somebody from DAC, Diamond Art Club, on there, and they were offering diamond art paintings for 50 to 60% off for the next 24 hours. So I thought, okay, what the heck, I'll see. Usually they just do the paintings that normally you wouldn't want to buy, but this day they had two that I actually wanted. And I got both of these. I got one for 60% off and I got the other one for 50% off. So let's open these. As always, Diamond Art Club, as a diamond is, they always do everything phenomenally. Their packaging is incredible. Now, I don't want you to see what the pictures are yet, because we're gonna open them and we're gonna look right now. I know what they are, but I cannot wait to see this one. You guys all know that I love Mandy Manzano's artwork. I'm gonna pop up some pictures here up on the screen of ones that I've done in the past. And there was a Mandy Manzano picture in the Daily Deal stuff. So I was super excited. Now, I'm going to pause here for just a minute so you guys don't have to see this boring part of me tearing open all this plastic. So back to the conversation we were having. So a lot of you, like me at one time, I had never bought a Diamond Art Club canvas before. So some people will say, Richard, don't you find that they're a little bit more expensive? Yes, a Diamond Art Club is, like it quotes, the diamond it's just one of the best qualities that I feel of diamond art paintings that you can buy on the market. Now, their canvases are incredibly soft. As I'm going to grab one of these. Their canvases are very well cut. They're decorative on the edge. They even have a little tiny filigree. I don't know, see those little dots right there? Some people don't trim these off. I do. Diamond Art Club canvases are very soft, almost like a velveteen on the back. They're very heavy, they're very thick. They are poured glue. The plastic, the cellophane, comes away very easy. Now, those of you that have not done as many diamond paintings as I have, yes, I'm obsessed like everybody else is in the world. So, what am I trying to say here? So, when you buy other brands, if you've never done a diamond painting before, you have to stop and think, okay, do I really want to spend $60 to $150 for a canvas, or do I want to spend $5 to $15 for a canvas? Now, I'm going to show you guys the painting that I was working on last time. This is not a diamond art canvas. This is my Sam from Trick or Treat. This is going to be given away on my other channel, which is Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. Now, as you can tell on the back of this, it's a lot more rough. Yes, it's not as smooth, and you're going to find a difference in the drill quality. Now, the drill quality in Diamond Art Clubs, their drills are so perfectly made that when you lay a canvas down and you've got it completely done, you can rub your hands over a Diamond Art Club canvas and you will never feel a difference between the surface of the drills. Now, with the less expensive, I'm not saying that they're bad canvases because I've bought many as the Trick or Treat. It's a fabulous canvas. That Trick or Treat canvas did come from Peggy By. And I had purchased 5 other horror-themed paintings at the same time. I love Peggy By. If I'm going to be giving a canvas away, like in a drilling, in a contest, or a drawing on one of my channels, I've given away Diamond Art Clubs. I've given away Peggy Buys. I've even given away paintings that I've got from Amazon and AliExpress. When you frame them, if you frame them, it changes the whole outlook completely of the entire painting. Now, do you want to put the money and the time and the effort into an expensive, higher priced canvas your very first time? A lot of people do. I have a lady friend, she lives in Texas. Hey, Christy Randazzo. She does diamond paintings also, and I don't think she's ever done a painting that isn't a DAC. She did Willa, and it's absolutely gorgeous. She has it framed, and it's in her house. Beautiful painting, beautiful painting. So yeah, that's the difference in the canvases. Now, you can take a DAC canvas, and you can take a different brand canvas. I'm not going to say less expensive or less quality. It just depends on how you look at it. You will definitely be able to tell the difference between a DAC canvas and something else. So that's what the Easter Bunny brought me early. I got diamonds in the mail. So like I said, the Trick or Treat painting is going to be given away on my other channel, which is Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. You guys, I'm going to be doing my next video on, a lot of you have been asking, Richard, how do you get your drills to lay perfectly in the tray to where you pick them up with a multiplacer? A lot of you have been asking, Richard, I really want to start using a multiplacer. I can't seem to get the habit or the hang of it. How do you do it? I'm going to show you guys a couple more tricks and tips that I use to make getting those little annoying drills in my little tray holders perfectly. And you guys, you don't ever want to have a drill spill. Yeah, you don't want to have a drill spill. Because when you do, it's a mess. You either throw them away, if you have pets like we do. I'm constantly vacuuming. I'm just obsessed. I don't like animal hair in our house. So I'm constantly vacuuming or dusting. And those of you that have done diamond paintings before, if you have any kind of animal, a diamond painting canvas just automatically draws dust, hair, and lint. As you guys can hear the little paws going on the floor, I've got Zero over here. Zero's on one side, and the cat's here by the front door. So yeah, you just don't want to do a drill spill. If you ever do have a drill spill, one of my tips I'll throw out in this video, when you scoop them up, you're gonna get everything that's on your floor. Heaven forbid you have carpeting on your floor, because if you do, and you have a drill spill, you're not gonna get those drills back. They're gonna go into the fibers of the carpet. Then you'll have to vacuum them up. We have hardwood floors throughout our house. Now, if I have a drill spill, I can just scoop them up with like a credit card or a business card or a bead scoop, because I have, yeah, that's just a whole nother story. That'll be in another video, but I have a bead scoop that I use when I'm making jewelry. I can scoop up those beads, and I've had another diamond painting friend say, you know, Richard, when I've had drill spills, I just lay them on a paper towel, and then I'll put like a wire mesh dish drainer or a strainer over them and just vacuum the dust before I put the drills back into the container. Heaven forbid I've only had 2 drill spills, and the drills landed on my canvas. Thank you, diamond gods up above. Yeah, because I don't know what I would do if I lost my drills. I don't save my drills. A lot of you have been sending me emails, Richard, what do you do with your drills when you're done with a painting? I don't hold on to them. Some people have drawers and drawers, or they have drills everywhere. I'm not gonna say names, but she knows who she is. She saves everything, and it's like, I can't imagine saving my drills. Yeah, so when I'm done with a diamond painting, I go over from top to bottom. I'll hold it up in front of the light or in front of the sun, you know, the sun in the window. We live here in Sacramento, California, so we have sun all the time. I will hold up my paintings to make sure I'm not missing any drills before I throw them away. I don't hold on to my drills. So, you guys, that's my video for today. I want to wish you guys happy thoughts, positive health and thoughts in your life right now. Like I say at the end of every video, you guys just be kind to others. We get one life, and we never know when it can be gone. But you guys keep up with the sparkles, keep up with the diamonds. Thanks for taking time out of your day to spend with me in this crazy sparkly world. Yeah, so you guys, here's one more really quick look at undersea dreaming. My God, I cannot wait to get this aerial started. You guys take care. If you haven't done so already, I would love a subscription right there. Just hit that subscribe button. If you guys are diamond freaks, any other kind of arts and crafts, this is the place to come by, you guys. Hey, I'll see you in the next video. I'm Richard. Take care, you guys.